All right, well, that was a quick job. It's hard to believe she parked sideways, and a little old lady, she must be really good at parallel parking. That's not a very big carport, and she parks her car in there sideways. It's like, yeah. So, that took like less than 5 minutes, I think. But you got a little car like this, so it doesn't take much for them to get stuck, eh? So, I think I know what I'm going to do. I already saw one of the plow guys already, so he must have just done this early this morning. Oh, this makes life easier. Kind of, sorta. My little clown car. When I hear the crunch, is that how we do it? Something like that. That's crunch. Alrighty. Yeah, she parks sideways in there. It's like I'd have a hard time parking sideways. I'm pretty good at parallel parking, but that's like next level stuff there. But like anything, you adapt, eh? Like, she doesn't have a big carport, so find a way to make it work. So, it probably cost me more in gas than I just made, so doesn't matter. I have to go someplace else. The next stop is the gas station. Gotta hope there's nobody at the gas station that I know when I get out of this vehicle, because they're gonna laugh at me. The red, you gotta crawl out your side window. Pretty much. Okay. Couldn't hear my heat over the tires. Yeah, there we go. All right, so on to my main job. So that one I'll just like I'll add it on to the next. I'll just say, well, don't worry about it this time. I'll add it on to the next. I wasn't there long enough to really charge anything. Like, what do you charge for 5 minutes? You know what I mean? So I'll just add it on to the next one. That's the easy way to do it. Yeah. Yeah, so her plow guy is the same as my plow guy. There's a father and son, well, it's two of them, and they basically got 3 trucks, and well, they have more than 3 trucks, but they have 3 plow trucks, I think. So they keep themselves going there. So I know his young lad, who's not that young, he's in his mid-30s or whatever. I don't think he'd be 40 yet. He might be close to 40. But anyway, I see them all as kids, right? Because you get used to, like when you get older, it's like people that were kids when you were younger. It's like you always see them as kids. You never see them as grown up. It's kind of funny. But anyway, yeah. So he was at my place last Thursday night around 4 o'clock, right? Then 4 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning, he was there again. And that was last week, so he pretty much, he hasn't stopped all week, like, and he still has our place to do again. You know, because it's like, it's when you get these like weird kind of like snowfalls all in one shot, you know, like there's that sign I was telling you about. I'm not gonna rubberneck too much because I don't want to end up in the ditch. I got to get my jobs first before I end up in the ditch, right? So got to get those done first. But one good thing about my car, with it being such a pain in the ass to get into, it'd be harder to steal. They'd probably just return it on me. Somebody had asked me that, like, Reg, you leave your doors unlocked and the keys in it? Well, I don't leave the key in it. What my fear is, well, now I guess it doesn't key fob to turn it off. I only got one key for this, and I don't have the key fob for the what's called for the car alarm if there's a car alarm on it. So what happens if it's like my Dodges? If you lock your vehicle, oh, there's a nice truck. Speaking of nice Dodges, got parked over there now. Like you can unlock the door with the Dodge, but as soon as you do, it sets off the car alarm, and you have to use the key fob to shut off the car alarm. Right? I don't have the fob for this, so if this car alarm goes off, I'll have to disconnect the battery every time I do that. Which is like there's like I know like most people can just get in their cars and go. I usually have to do like a pre-flight inspection every time. Just gonna get over to my side a little bit, especially on this corner. Imagine the road I'm gonna be going down is gonna be really, really bad. But anyway, yeah. So that's kind of like yeah, like when I have a chance to work on it or something like that, when the weather's a bit nicer or whatever, I'll disconnect the car alarm because like car alarms pain in the ass. In the city it kind of makes sense, but see what I mean about people parking in the like why would you stop there? Like what's wrong with up here? Like right on the corner, blind corner. Like how could you think that was a good spot? Screw your snowmobiles. Yeah, that's why, guys. That's why. Past couple of days there, well, this is the first real snowfall for the snowmobilers. I don't know how good the trails would be. I saw the groomer out last night. He was at the gas station getting diesel there, and it was pretty funny. No, he's still good. He's still good. I was going to say, I was going to ask him if he needed me to come back today, but he's got a bad heart, so he can't do the shoveling, but he can play around in his little cat there. That thing looks like a lot of fun. He goes, your forward reverse is here, and he says your bucket's here, and it's the way they've got them wired up there now, it's like a 2-year-old can drive them, eh? So that's a big snow. I wouldn't want to smack into that. All right. I'm sure I have enough gas to get to where I gotta go, but I should get gas anyway. So. This is a really bad corner. No snow. Oh, I'm off the road again. It's like the white line's like right there, but I'm like, geez. And it's a common theme in the winter. It's like you have no idea where the hell you are. Like your reference point is the center line and the white line, right? So it's like, yeah. And they plow it nice and wide. The good news is plow it nice and wide. That's a really bad corner. A lot of accidents there. A friend of mine got in a bad accident there. Back is he had to get what's called like metal reinforcements in his neck. See, this stuff you got to kind of watch your speed a bit too because it gets greasy, eh? It's like. It rained last week, so underneath is all clear ice. And in these boots are like I Scooby-Doo everywhere I go, like it's nasty. I think these have been my worst winter boots yet. Normally the grips on these are not too bad, but these ones are pretty juicy, I gotta tell you. You learn how to do the jig, the foxtrot, the breakdance.